welcome to Saturday School. I'm your host for this morning. My name is Stas, and I'll just let a few of us join. We've got a whole bunch of people coming in, and boy, oh boy, are you in for an absolute treat today. So, first test of any webinar, anything that we do online is make sure that you can hear me. So go ahead and give me in the chat whether you can hear me. And then we'll let a few more people join, give it another minute or so. And then we will begin this morning's proceedings. You are in for an absolute treat today. Oh my goodness. So make sure you're sitting down comfortably. Make sure you've got a pen and pad ready to go. Let's have a look. Good morning. So I can see Barry, Jerry, Paul, Annette. Good morning. You can hear me loud and clear. All righty. Good morning from sunny Kirkcaldy. Oh my goodness. Jerry, I played in an ice hockey tournament in Kirkcaldy. Wow, wow, wow. Absolutely loved it. Great little place, great little town. They do amazing fish and chips there from what I remember too. So good stuff. Marja, Perry, Jerry, Five Flyers. They're the ones. Five Flyers. I played at the Five Arena. Good morning from Coventry. Good morning. Una from Northern Ireland. Bob Lewis, Indra Vanden, and from Dubai. Oh, I love Dubai. I'll probably be going there this year again. David from Aberdeen. Good morning. Good morning. Absolutely thrilled to have you here. Marius from Lithuania. Yes, Marius. Representing the Eastern European. Melvin from Windhoek. Natalia, Gary. Oh, fantastic. Guys, oh my goodness. Let me just, I'll quickly turn on my cam, say hello. Good morning. Super excited to have you here. You honestly, make sure you got a pad, you got a pen, because you are going to want to take plenty of notes. This is going to be an amazing morning. I'm going to go for about 45 minutes. And then we have a special guest, Matt Wilson, coming on as well. So let me turn off my camera to improve the bandwidth. Good morning from Birmingham. We've got Abigail, Julian, Janice, Derek. Derek says no sound. I think just to double check before I commence, can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Edward says howdy. Ian says hello from Edinburgh. Good. Olga says good morning from Slovenia. Yes, good morning to my Eastern European friends. Yes, you can all hear me. Fantastic. Good. Loud and clear, loud and clear. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Okay, so let's begin with the first session of the day, which is going to be an absolute bombshell. You're going to absolutely love it. So let me just share my screen and then I can commence the proceedings. So fantastic. And we've got a few more people joining, so I will let some more people join, and I'm sure we're going to get a few more joined in throughout the presentation. So how's the weather treating everybody today? We are very windy down here in West London, a bit grey, probably going to rain today. It's probably going to be a takeaway Domino's evening with everything being shut. So good stuff, loud and clear, brilliant. You can all hear me, fantastic. So let me commence the proceedings. Okay, so what I'm going to be talking to you guys and girls about this morning, grab a pen and paper. I'm going to be talking to you about the 5 secrets to making £250,000 from a digital product business. You're in for an absolute treat here this morning. This is some of my best training that I've delivered. So let's get into it straight away. And let me just make sure. Sun is shining in Dublin. Fantastic, Des. Good to hear it. So the 5 keys to scaling any digital product business. What are we going to cover? Secret number 1, how anyone can get to £100,000 or more this year selling their knowledge, advice, and expertise online without ever leaving their home. Secret number 2, how to guarantee sales before you ever spend any time or money creating or sourcing your products. And this is something that no one teaches you. Secret number 3, how to make 5K within 30 days following the exact steps laid out in this training. You're going to want to make sure you got a pen and paper. Secret number 4, why you don't need to be a guru or be the best in your field to sell your knowledge, advice, or expertise online. And secret number 5, why you do not need a big social following, complicated website, or any tech skills to make your first 100K in this business. So this is for you if you want real results, if you've had enough of buying courses, if you're struggling to grow your business online, if you don't know where to start, this is also for you. If you're committed to taking action and investing in yourself, if you have had enough trial and error, and if you want to create a financially stable lifestyle for you and your family, and if you want your life, time, and flexibility back in your life. And also a pandemic-proof income, because we are seeing this business absolutely skyrocket in the last 12 months. So just to give you an idea that we know what we're doing and I know what I'm doing, this is just a screenshot of one of our Stripe accounts over the last 4 weeks. This is money that's in the bank, so it's just shy of £37,000. In fact, it's gone over that because we had more money coming in this morning, yesterday. This screenshot was taken a few days ago, as you can see. So just to show you that the stuff I'm going to be teaching you today absolutely works and that I know what I'm talking about, and we get real results. So you're ready to start a business. You're super excited. This is you, like, oh yeah, I'm ready. And you are convinced that you can do this without any professional help. So you go to what you know best, and that's your best friend, Google and YouTube. And you start trying to Google and YouTube your way to millions. And you think that you're going to figure it out. And this is what it looks like. You're a little baby trying to take off a plane. You've got all these buttons in front of you, and you think, oh yeah, there's a lot of buttons here. This might take some time, but eventually I'm going to figure this out. And then nearly there now, just a little bit more, and this baby is taken to the skies. A lot of time has gone by. You're still not getting the results that you want to, and you're still frustrated. Now, the key is to get professional help. So would it not be smarter to hire a professional that can teach you how to fly, tell you which buttons to press, so that you can skip that learning curve completely? Now, let me ask you this question. I want to keep this as fun and as interactive on this Saturday morning. So what's more important? The price of how much this pilot, instructor is going to charge us, or the results, whether he's going to be able to teach us to achieve the result that we're looking for. So tell me in the chat, what's more important, price or results? Everyone, come on. Let's have a look. Price or result? Results, excellent. Yasik, Soars, Jerry, Edward, results with capital letters. Yes. Philip, Abigail, fantastic. Exactly. Results is the most important thing, okay? The price is not really relevant, because as long as you get the result, that's all that matters, okay? Fantastic. Good. So this is a Warren Buffett quote that I saw recently, and it's very powerful. He says, I can buy anything I want, but I can't buy time. So you might want to make a note of that somewhere. So next time you have an investment opportunity, or something comes up, and you're thinking, oh no, but it's money. It's like, well, look, think about the time you're never going to get back. So the freepreneur. What is a freepreneur? Somebody who tries to Google and YouTube their way to millions. And I'm ashamed to say this was me. I did this for 2.5 years, and I made a grand total of £7. Yep, £7. I kid you not. I wasn't ready to hand in my notice at my day job at that point, it's fair to say. Now, 1 year's salary for me was around £15,000 at the time. I wasn't earning a lot. 2.5 years meant I wasted £37,500 trying to figure this out without any professional help. And then in the first 9 months, after I got some professional help, I made 100 grand. It's unbelievable what can happen when you actually invest in yourself. So most people try and dream of earning money online. They do this. So you start telling everybody about your thing that you're going to do, whether it's affiliate marketing, a digital product business, whatever it is, okay? And you start to tell people to buy your stuff. And you nothing happens because they're like, no, this is annoying. We don't want your stuff. Go away. So then you hear some YouTuber or something on Google say, oh, you got to try ads. You got to run ads. So you believe that running ads is the best way to do it. So you run some ads to buy your stuff and you get the same result. Oh man, nobody buys. And it can kind of suck. It can suck. I've been there many times before. Now, I'm going to give you an old funnel and a new funnel, just quickly touch on this. So this was a popular way to sell products via webinars and stuff like that. And the problem with this funnel is too long and complicated. So client sees your ad. They then go to your landing page. They then are taken to a confirmation page. They then pick a time for their webinar that they have to see. They then receive numerous emails about it. They then log in and go to a waiting room. They then eventually watch the webinar. Look how many steps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then they maybe, if they've made it that far, will buy your thing that you're doing. Now, this is far too complicated, far too many obstacles. Instead, what we do, I'm going to show you what we do now, is we simplify the process. Somebody sees an ad, we take them straight to the landing page to register for your core content. They're then taken directly to the webinar, no waiting around, no picking a time. Look, I'll be honest, all this, webinar starts in 5 minutes, 15 minutes, is a load of BS, okay? People are not stupid. They know it's pre-recorded content, so stop treating them like they're stupid. So they've registered for your core content, your webinar or video sales letter. They then are taken to there, and then they can either purchase directly off of an order page or apply to book a call. There's no confirmation email. There's no picking the time. It's instantly available, and we live in an instant world. So people's attention spans are lower today than ever before. And what I do is I like to use plug and play tools. So I teach you how to package up your product and give to clients. There are contingencies set up for those people who obviously don't watch the video, they get an email. And I give all my clients a follow-up sequence that I use that they can just literally plug and play into whatever it is they're selling online and start selling more of it. And all people have to do is change the message, as I said, turn it on and start booking calls or making sales. Because I believe that you should focus on creating and selling products, not being a tech expert. So my passion is results. All I care about is results, and more results. And I'm going to show you lots of our results as we go through this presentation. As you can see, there's £67,000 in the bank. Now, do you suffer from SOS? Who can guess what SOS stands for? And it doesn't stand for Save Our Souls. Let's have a look in the chat. Let's have a look. Anyone? No, don't think anyone can guess what SOS stands for. But I'll tell you. It stands for Shiny Object Syndrome. Who suffers from Shiny Object Syndrome? Say me in the chat. Say me. And I want to keep this as interactive as possible. So we all do. Okay, so there's a course. There's another course. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, and then there's more courses here. It's like, oh, this all looks so amazing. I just got to buy everything. Okay, me. Okay, cool. You're not alone. I was there too. Don't worry. Now, the problem with SOS is this is what ends up happening. You see a Facebook ads millionaire system for $997. You then see a YouTube easy cash blueprint for $697. No money down deals. Oh, got to have a bit of that. Yeah, everyone loves property. That's a bit more because one deal and you've got your money back. Then you've got some affiliate magic academy for $1997. A Forex trading gazillionaire system for $1,500. Another course. And before you know it, you've spent £17,179. Now, there's a very fundamental problem with courses, and that is that they're great, but what do you do when you get stuck? What do you do when the tactics change? What do you do when the policies change? Well, you end up like this. You end up like this guy, standing in the middle of nowhere, no one to ask for help, and if I go back a slide, 95% it turns into shelf development, okay? So, time versus money. You got to really understand this. And if I can do anything, I really want to home in the subject of time versus money. Time is not money, okay? Anyone that tells you time is money doesn't know what they're talking about. Time is infinitely more valuable than money. So I wasted 2.5 years versus £17,000. Now, can you earn the money back? Will it come back to you in some way, shape, or form? Absolutely. But can you get the time back? No. Once it's gone, it's gone. Imagine this, if you have kids, their first day at school, if you were hustling out there, working overtime, trying to make money and you couldn't attend their first day at school, you never get that back. I don't care if you become a billionaire, you never get that back. If you have kids, again, in their first prom night or dance recital or whatever they're called these days, if you can't make it, you never get that time back, but the money will always come back. So please value your time more than money. Now, what will get you results? You all said that results are more important than price. What's going to get you results? Watching a Tiger Woods video to improve your golf swing, or which is £1,000, or have Tiger Woods show up every week training you how to improve your golf swing, but that costs 10 grand. What's more important? Oh, but this costs 10 grand. Well, do you want to get good at golf and become a professional or not? Same thing here. Watching a Michael Jordan video course to improve your game, say it's 2,000, or have Michael Jordan show up training you every week to improve your game, but that's 20,000. You see, look, money really is irrelevant. It really is. If you have somebody showing up, teaching you every week, that way you're going to get results. American Society of Training and Development, they have found that individuals have followed these probabilities in achieving the goal. If you have an idea, you're 10% likely to complete the goal. If you consciously decide that you'll do it, 25%. Deciding when you will do it, 40% now. Planning how to do it, 50%. Committing to someone that you will do it, a bit more. But if you have a specific accountability appointment with someone who's committed to you and you're committed to them, 95%. So whatever goals you guys have, if you just get a coach that will show up every single week and be committed to your results, you are 95% guaranteed to achieve that goal. Now, I don't know about you, but I love those odds. So what you really need is detailed, simple instructions, coaching and accountability, active support channels where you can reach out, shortcuts, no trial and error, blueprint on how and what to sell and drive traffic and own the traffic. If you don't own your traffic, you're going to find it hard to be rich and wealthy online. Plug and play templates, because we're not tech experts, we just want to sell products. And premium investments get premium results. You've got to understand that. Now, what are our two biggest expenses in life? Please give me some inspiration. What is their biggest expense in life? Let me know in the chat. Come on. Let me know in the chat. What is your biggest expenses in life? I love it. Okay, Rachel says taxes. Sjord says kids. Diana says house, car. Edward says mortgage. Terry says mortgage. Okay, well, subscriptions you never use, mortgage, getting married, personal development, ignorance. Okay, right. Food and shelter, hobbies. Okay, right. Well, let me teach you. Masterclass. Let's say you earn £50,000. Okay. On average, the average, person in the UK, in America, Canada, Australia will pay 50% tax over their lifetime. But believe it or not, that's not your biggest expense. So if you earn 50 grand, you will only ever pocket about 25 of that. Think about it. You pay tax on your income, you pay tax on your food, your petrol, you pay tax on the house you buy, you pay tax when you sell your house, you pay tax to drive a car, you pay tax to buy a car. You're just paying tax everywhere you can. And a lot of times we don't factor in how much tax we pay. Over the course of your lifetime, you will pay 50% tax. So if you earn your salary, your business, your self-employed income is 50 grand, you're only actually taking home 25 grand. So if you want to make £250,000, you're only going to pocket about 125 grand. So the difference between 25 grand and 125 grand is £100,000. And your number one expense is, I love it, the wife is the most expensive thing. I'm going to give it to Tassos, ignorance. It's not quite ignorance, but it's not knowing. Every year that goes by that you're earning this amount of money and not earning your income goal down here, it's costing you 100 grand. And your biggest expenses in life is not knowing how to achieve the thing you want to achieve. So if you earn a little bit more, let's say you're a higher, rate taxpayer, you earn 100 grand a year. Well, again, you still only really take home 50 grand. If you want to make a million, you want to become a millionaire, you're going to take home about 500,000. So it's costing you 450,000 pounds not knowing how to achieve that particular income down here. So you're never going to get these years back, but the money will come back. So let's look at a digital product business. What is it? What knowledge, advice, and expertise can you sell online? Well, this is a $325 billion opportunity. There was a Forbes article fairly recently that said e-learning is climbing to $325 billion by 2025. And that's because more people are spending time at home creating digital products. So what is a digital product business? Any product you can sell online that doesn't have physical form or substance. So you can't hold a website theme in your hands. You can't smell an ebook. You can't touch a coaching program or taste a software program either. AKA anything you can deliver to your customers or clients without touching them. Now, I don't know about you, but that seems to be very convenient because we have all gone touch free. Nobody wants to touch each other anymore. We're all social distancing. So I'm not surprised that we're making all this money and this business is booming right now. So selling other people's software. What do I sell? Well, look at this. Every day, pretty much, I get emails. Oh, you've made a commission. You've made a commission. Congratulations. Who wants to see emails like that? I sell other people's software. Look at this. Kelly sent me an email recently. Good afternoon, Mr. Prokofiev. Thank you for updating your account. We will have that paid through to you sometime this week. Have a lovely day. Thank you, Kelly. I will have a fantastic day because there's nothing I got to do. And I make anywhere from 1,500 to 2 grand a month just selling other people's software that I have to do zero work for. So who would like to receive notifications like these? Boom, boom, sales, sales, sales. Again, I'm all about results, guys, okay? I'm not doing this to impress you. I'm doing it to impress upon you, just to show you what's possible because the world has gone online. This is real stuff. These are real screenshots of the kind of money that we're making from digital products. Now, let me give you some examples because a lot of people think, oh, well, I can't do this stuff. Well, yes, you can. Let's say you want to sell a trained dog product. Great. There's many people making hundreds of thousands to training people how to teach their dogs to behave better, how to find your perfect date. This guy cracks me up. He teaches people how to do handstands and makes $1 million a year. No lie. Okay, I've researched it myself. He makes $1 million a year teaching people how to do handstands. Now, if he can do that, I'm pretty sure you guys can create a digital product business selling whatever it is you want to sell. So how much money are you sitting on right now that could be monetized? That's what I want to ask you. 5,000, 10 grand, 50 grand, 100 grand plus? Well, look, products around health, wealth, and relationships work best, okay? And that's pretty much most products, if you ask me, okay? Health, wealth, and relationships are pretty much most products. Again, let's have a look at how much my clients are earning. Oh, bear me a second. I just need to make sure that I share my sound with you so that you can see it. And then if I go back a slide, there we go.
Generating a couple of thousands of euro within the first couple of weeks.
In the first week, I made £1,000.
Who's helped me generate over £4,000 of profit.
£11,000 in 4 days by replicating.
Turned into 450k worth of sales.
So just to kind of give you an idea that we know what we're doing and our clients are getting results. I'm very passionate about results. Results is the only thing that matters. So let's have a look at what knowledge you can actually sell online. Well, I'm going to skip through this quite quickly. So you might want to have a phone ready to take pictures or take a screenshot on your laptop, whatever's most convenient for you. Finance and accounting, entrepreneurship, communications, management, sales, business law, human resources, industry and trade. So again, like have a quick look at that. You can all find something that you know something about, or you know someone who knows something about that industry, okay? Media, real estate, operations, digital marketing, SEO, social media marketing, marketing fundamentals, analytics and automation, okay? Again, take a snap of that. I can't spend too much time on this. I gotta move forward. More funnels and web design, advertising, video and mobile marketing, content marketing, affiliate marketing, product marketing, fitness, general health. Oh, excuse me, go back. General health. One of our clients sells a very successful offer on how to lower your blood pressure. And he makes a fortune from it because that is a real problem that people want to solve. Now, sports, nutrition, yoga, mental health, big one at the minute. This is a huge one at the minute. Dieting, self-defense, safety and first aid. Again, take a snap of that. Oh, sorry, and dancing, another one at the bottom there, and dancing. Sports injury, personal transformation, productivity, leadership, career and development, parenting and relationships, big one. I'm trying to get my wife into this to start this because she's really, really good at that. Personal branding and brand building, sorry. And creativity. Again, take a snap of that. Self-esteem, stress management. Oh, this, big at the minute. Absolutely big. Memory and study skills, motivation, arts and crafts, food and beverage, beauty and makeup, travel, gaming, home improvement, pet care, photography, music, meditation, fun and entertainment. Oh, excuse me. So just some of the industries. So look, pretty much anything you can sell online. Like I've covered pretty much all industries. All right. Now let's move on to secret number 2. How do you guarantee success? How do you guarantee sales before you've ever created anything? Let me tell you a story. There's a company called Kickstarter, which has probably been going for over 10 years now. And what they basically do is it started with a festival and music concert. And they basically did this concept where they would announce an event. And if enough fans bought the tickets for that event, the event would go ahead. If not, then the event would not go ahead. Genius, right? Because look, launch a project, and if enough people invest and buy into it, then it gets created. If not, well, then it doesn't get created, but you haven't wasted time. This basically guarantees the success of whatever it is you want to do. So let me ask you this. Have you ever organized a party? Now, would you ever book a venue, book a DJ, catering, food, entertainment, magicians, without making sure that there's going to be people at that party? No, you would not. So everyone's organized a party, okay? And if enough people commit to a certain date, certain time, then the party goes ahead. If not enough people commit, well, then it doesn't go ahead. It's pretty simple. So what if you could sell your knowledge, advice, or expertise before you actually create it? Well, knowledge is power regardless of who creates it, because this guy here, his name's Andrew Warner. He has a company called Mixergy in America. He interviews experts from around the world and then sells their knowledge in a membership site, which is absolutely genius if you ask me. All he does is interview these people. So, there's another one, a little result from Alex. Let's have a look.
Hello, my name is Alex of the Cheshire Digital Marketing Agency, and I just want to give a massive thank you to my main man Stas, who's helped me build a profitable online business in less than 12 months. Before I met Stas, I was working my way up the academic ladder, and like most of us, I was led to believe that reaching the pinnacle of academic achievement would lead to financial success. Like most who begin to understand that the letters in our name don't really correlate with numbers in our bank account, I began to learn how wealth was actually created and how anyone can go on and create real time freedom in their lives. So once I found Stas, he started to teach me the importance of driving traffic and how the ability to make money online is essentially the ability to control the movement of that traffic. He's taught me how to create an audience and how to go on and then monetize that audience. Acting on Stas's advice, I presented my first webinar to my Facebook group that's been growing daily, and I managed to generate £600 of sales off the back of that for just 1 hour of work. Not only that, I'm set to have my first 10k month, which is a huge milestone in my journey to success. 12 months ago, the thought of generating 10k in a single month seemed, super unrealistic. But as a result of Stas's help and support, nothing really seems unrealistic anymore. So for anyone watching this, if you're unsure as to if you should pursue an online business, I'd say just go for it. You know, life is too short, and at the end of our lives, we only really regret the things that we didn't do. So finding the right teacher is an essential part of learning how to create financial freedom, and I believe I found the perfect teacher in Stas. In my opinion, it's our fears and our skepticisms that prevent us from going on and achieving our goals. So don't let your fears and skepticisms prevent you from living the life that you want. Again, thank you so much, Stas. You've changed my life in so many ways, more ways than you know, and I look forward to sharing my future success with you, my friend. Best wishes. Thank you.
So Alex is somebody who's a newbie, really didn't know what he wanted to do. He then actually went on to do another webinar, made £1,000 off his second one. He's obviously hitting 10K a month now, just following a very simple process. So let's keep moving on. Secret number 3, how do you make 5K within the next 30 days following the exact footsteps? Grab a pen and paper. Clarity. Everything starts with clarity. And this is something that I believe that nobody does. Imagine it's meet the parents dinner, okay? Imagine you're with your partner, it's the meet the parents dinner. And you know, you're having a lovely time, you're having a lasagna or pizza or whatever, you know, toasting to your relationship. And then the parents lean over to you and say, so what is it you do? If you can't answer that question in one clear sentence, they're going to be confused.com. If you have to start with, well, you see, the thing is, or, well, let me tell you a story. I'm sorry. If they are confused, imagine what your customers are, or sorry, your prospects are thinking. The same thing. If your prospects don't know what you're selling and what you're offering, they're never going to get their credit cards out. Now, in order to get full clarity, we have to create our mission statement. This is the most important thing that you need to do when you're creating your digital business, okay? Not ads, not, you know, fancy websites, anything like that. No, this. Your mission statement should fit into this sentence. Write this down. Take a screenshot, whatever you need. I help market. Who is your market that you're helping? Get desire without their old belief by new method. And then your product is what helps them execute on that new method. So write that down. Let me give you a real life example now. So I help new dads, that's my market, new dads, lose the dad body, that's their desire, because I remember when I first had kids, everyone said, oh, you're gonna get the dad bod now, you're gonna look like Daddy Pig from Peppa Pig, right? And I said, hell no, no, I'm not. I'm gonna lose that dad body. That was my desire. Without, what is the old belief that everyone has? Oh, well, I've got to eat lettuce and chicken every day to lose weight, without sacrificing their favorite foods by using intermittent fasting. That's the new method, okay? If you want to lose weight faster, easier, more efficiently, then my product is what helps them execute on that new method. But look how clear that is. Who do you help? I help new dads. What do you help them with? Lose the dad body without sacrificing their favorite foods by intermittent fasting. If you say that at a dinner table in the meet the parents dinner, they will know exactly what you do. So you have to get the customer, the market, to believe that the only way to get their desire is through your method, i.e. intermittent fasting in this example. And once you get them to believe that, you can sell them the product that allows them to execute on that method, okay? This is so powerful. I cannot explain this to you. Pretty much all of our business model revolves around having a clear mission statement. You nail this, you're pretty much 80, 90% of the way there. So you need to make your market believe that in order to achieve their desire without their old belief, they need to do your method. So if they believe your method, then you can sell them whatever you want, as long as it makes their desire easier to achieve. So if you don't follow this one key, then you could be the difference between you making a lot of money online or not making your money online. Okay, so remember, I help market, get desire without old belief by new method. Very, very, very important. Clarity. Now, let's look at a scale test. Scale tests are also known as beta webinars, or beta tests. And they are where you test the market viability for your product in a less than ideal condition. No fancy software, very low monetary investment required for this. So all you need to do is put your product, your offer, your affiliate product, whatever it is, at a disadvantage. So imagine it had ankle weights on it. If it still sells well, then you're ready to scale. And then you're ready to add the fancy webinar software, the funnels, and all that kind of stuff. But if you're relying on the fancy tools and softwares, well, I'm not sure how good your product is in the first place. Think of it this way. What do boxers do when they're training for a fight, like Rocky here? Adrian! They train at high altitudes. They put ankle weights on themselves. They make it really, really, really hard so that when come fight night, it's easy. What do car manufacturers do? They put the cars in such extreme conditions that if they perform fine in those conditions, when they go out onto the road, they're going to be absolutely fine. And the same thing happens with your product. You have to sell your product at a disadvantage first. So all you need is a whiteboard webinar for this. And the equipment you really need is a smartphone to record it, a marker, and a whiteboard. That's pretty much it. And you take your entire marketing method, you present it, explain it on a whiteboard, no slides, no graphics, no testimonials. If people buy, you're good to go. And you don't need much, okay? You only need 3%, 5% of sales maximum. So whiteboard, marker. Now, if you don't want to get on camera, that's okay. You can do it in a PowerPoint presentation. Or you can use a software called Loom, which is free. So Loom is a free video recording software, screen recording software, sorry. And a smartphone, obviously, if you are going to get on camera. So to get started with a scale test, you need to build up a small audience of customers, targeted customers, and then go live or record a video and show them the video. That's it. Explain your entire message, your entire offer. If they say yes, great. You can say DM me and then they can buy that way. Or you can just send them directly to an order page, which I've done and I've taught many others to do the same. If you get sales, as I said, 3 to 5%, then this means that you when you add the fancy software and funnels, it's going to convert like crazy, absolutely crazy. So in order to get validation, you must do a scale test and a stripped down version of your offer to see if it sells. So if it sells, you're going to have a successful online business. It's kind of like if we were going to sail across the Atlantic, we'd make sure that the boat is going to make it before we, sail. Otherwise, we die. Well, the same happens for your business. If you don't make sure your product is good enough, your business dies. So it's kind of the same thing. All right, there we go. I just illustrated that same point in terms of making sure your business is going to succeed. Secret number 4, why you don't need to be a guru or the best in your field to sell knowledge, advice, or expertise. Let me give you an example. Qualification versus results. Did you know that the amazing Tony Robbins has got refused certification by 2 of the leading life coach organizations in the world? They refused him. But guess what? People still pay him an insane amount of money because he gets results. So people pay for results. They don't pay for a piece of paper. Who cares that you're qualified in this, that, and the other? Can you get me the result? That's all I really care about. Let's have a look at this guy. You've probably never heard of this guy, Tanner. He's got a fitness program, right? Is he the best PT in the world? No, absolutely not. He's made over $25 million in the last 2 years. So, if you think you have to be the best, I'm sorry, that's just not true. And he won't mind me saying this, but Simon Coulson, our amazing friend, is he the best speaker on stage? Like, is he the best speaker on stage? Not really. He just kind of comes on and says, hello, this is Simon Coulson, yeah, and, this is what I've done. I love Simon to bits, but is he the best speaker? No. But he's able to make over $500,000 from speaking on stage. You see, if you believe that you have to be the best at something in order to achieve results, well, I'm sorry, that's just your limiting beliefs, and we need to break through that. So secret number 4 is, if you had to be the top guy or girl in your field to make money online, then we'd literally only have about a dozen digital products available, from the best PT, from the best business guy, the best fitness guy, the best singing and dancing guy or girl, whatever it is. The secret is just to know a little bit more than the average person and just to get them a result. Doesn't matter how big or small that result is, just focus on getting them some form of a result. That's it. Secret number 5, why you do not need a big social following, complicated website, or any tech skills to make your first 100K and beyond in this business. Well, vanity versus sanity. Followers and likes don't pay the bills. One of my close friends, we grew up together. We played hockey together. He has, on one social media platform, he has over 300,000 followers. And guess what? He still lives at home with his mum. So don't be fooled by followers and all that other stuff, okay? Followers and likes don't pay the bills, my friend. Focus on quality of your audience rather than quantity. Build a free community first and sell from inside of that free community. It's what you say and sell, not how many you say or sell it to. And let me give you an example. Look at me. I'm nobody. Like, I barely have any Instagram followers. I have a Facebook group with, just over 100 members, but that Facebook group, as you can see, has made me about $6,000 in the last 30 days or so. You don't need to be this mass social media guru in order to make money. Now, focus. That's what's most important. When people start to build their companies, their online business, they're focused on a million things at once. They're focused on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, YouTube ads, Clubhouse, and blah, 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 blah. But if you try to do everything at once, you get overwhelmed and then you do nothing. Now, please take a picture of this and do this exercise. The circle of focus. The circle of focus is very simple. I want you to draw a circle and I want you to write down all the things that you are focusing on right now in business. So it could be Facebook ads, podcasts, interviews, YouTube, whatever it is. If you have, for the sake of maths, so let's say you had 10 things in this circle. That means you're giving 10% focus to each one of those things. And when was the last time you ever saw anybody achieve any kind of result giving 10% to attention? It doesn't happen, okay? Instead, what you need to do, I'll come to it, is you have a to-do list. You put the first thing that's most important, let's say it's Facebook groups, in the circle and focus. Until you've completed that, that then comes out of your circle focus and goes onto your done list. You then put Facebook ads in there. And then until you've done that, that goes here. So one thing at a time. I'm sorry, we as humans, we cannot multitask. It's just a myth. So one thing at a time, master it, then delegate it. When each task is completed, you can remove it from the circle of focus and then focus on the next task. This is very, 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 very powerful. This is how I get more done in a month than most people get done in a year. And trust me, this works every single time. One thing at a time. You don't need to do everything at once. You don't need to be on every social media platform at once. And you don't need to run ads on every social media platform at once too. Now, what I like to do is I like to give you everything. So your job is just purely to sell products, okay? I don't want you to be a software developer or an ads expert. I would rather just give you the templates, you fill in the blanks and start selling. So 5 keys to scaling any digital product business. Businesses lose hundreds and thousands for testing different principles. People give up because they get discouraged by losses. If you don't have my methods, then you might lose money. If you can either trial and error yourself or get someone else to show you that's already figured this out. And remember that every business is unique. There is no one size fits all situation. Now, because of time, I can't play you this video, but here's some more people that I have helped and generated many, many, many results create their digital product businesses. So I have a question for you. Has your time on this training been well spent? Have I opened up your eyes to the digital product space? Have I opened up your eyes to you need coaching over courses and just some of the money that you can make? Yes, yes, yes. Fantastic. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Oh, I'm loving this. Yes.